When I was 24 years of age, my son Stephen was born, and 4 weeks later, in fact on the day of his christening, I began to feel really, really tired, and I couldn't understand the fatigue. I just didn't feel very well. And on the day, I really felt that my son, who was only about 9 pounds weight at the time, I felt that he was actually too heavy to carry up the church. That was my first sign really that there was something wrong, and I think when I was going to bed that night I actually saw stiffening in one of my fingers. I knew there was something wrong, and we actually rang the GP and he almost diagnosed it over the phone. I was admitted to hospital when my son was just 10 weeks old and told after they did some tests and whatever that it was rheumatoid arthritis, and I was started on treatment straight away. I was deeply disappointed because it's a really happy time of your life, you know, when you're a young mum, and I wasn't expecting to be diagnosed with a long-term chronic disease. I did manage, even I suppose, to become pregnant and be off medication for a while and be quite well, but after my daughter was born it had flared up quite badly, and it was, I suppose, about a year after that I really noticed that the disease had actually caused a lot of damage already. When my daughter was only about 6 years of age, I was admitted to hospital to have my elbow replacement, and at that stage I was 35 years of age. I realised that I wasn't able to keep up my job as a home economics teacher, so I really couldn't keep up full-time working, so I retired at just 28 years of age. In all, I've had about 7 procedures done. I've had my knuckles replaced on my right hand, and I've had 2 knuckles replaced on the left hand. I've had surgery on my tendons and surgery on the base of my thumb, and I've also had surgery on my fingers of my right hand to bring them into a premature curve and do some damage limitation work, I suppose, really. So all in all, about 7 procedures were done. I've had to make absolutely huge changes to my life. First of all, in the management of the fatigue and in the management of pain and whatever else, I've really had to learn how to cope with that and how to pace myself and not exacerbate the pain or fatigue, and how to do enough exercise, I suppose, to keep my joints flexible and to keep them as strong as I possibly can, and to keep my range of motion and whatever else. So that's huge. New biologic treatments have made a world of difference to me. The symptoms are an awful lot better, and the fatigue has been relieved somewhat. Arthritis Ireland gave me the opportunity way back 20 years ago of getting involved at whatever pace I liked. I meet up with other people who have the same disease. I've trained as a self-management trainer myself, and that I find very rewarding. I find it not only helps me, but I can also experience other people's I suppose lives and the benefits that they are actually going to achieve from it.